Let's go.
Good day. Let me make sure everything's okay. I mean to start recording. How is everybody today? Good, good, good. Excuse this lead that's sticking down. Don't like this lead. Have to hide this lead.
If you haven't drawn attention to it.
I draw attention to the lead that's by
Everyone
here.
look at the lead that he doesn't want you to see.
Oh, you're a bit low in there. How are you there, Louise? You right there?
Fine, thanks.
Yeah, you look all right? Are you a bit lopsided again?
Am I?
Can everybody hear? Everybody. Are we all here today? Is that better? Let me just get you on here. There's the lovely Louise.
Seeing here you both. Brilliant. Thank you, guys.
Good. Oh, why, Louise? Why are we always rushing?
Why have I got this?
Why
have I got this?
You got a hammer. I had a hammer. I'd hammer in the morning. Has to go downstairs, actually.
Okay.
Oh my goodness me, how is everybody today? Stay calm, cabin all day, just popped in to say hi. David, hello, that's better. Oh, how's everyone today?
Romy
Good.
was expecting you to have your new t-shirt on.
That's what I meant to do. Oh, well done, I'm glad, Romy, thank you so much. Hang on a second.
Da 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 da. Louise, need to filter on the left side. The light always looks harsh at early part of the... Is Louise a transgender? No, I'm not.
Justin, delete them. Get rid of them, Louise.
Well...
Get rid of them, Louise.
Perhaps they weren't being mean. Perhaps they genuinely thought. Not offended.
Justin, what are your intentions? Anything like that, and you'll be banned. You'll be bored. There we go. There we
Good.
go. How is everybody today? Look at what I have got. Excuse me a second. Oh. Yes, what a horrible. Yeah, don't mind that.
Well,
Louise.
perhaps they were being. I don't know. I'm not offended. I'm not offended.
No, but I don't like things like that. I don't want things like that. Get rid of them. Seriously, Louise, get rid of them. I'm not happy. Get rid. That's the wrong way around now. Thank you. Get rid of them. We don't want that.
Okay, gone.
How is everybody today? Look what I've got on. Look at what I've got on. Finally. Yes. So you may have seen it. We have got rid. You may have seen we put it on social a little bit earlier on. We've got our new t-shirts. Well, you haven't got a t-shirt. Do you want bigger your balls to flatter your bottom, Louise?
Well, I don't know what to say now after that. But yeah, I would like one. Yes, please.
You would like one. You would like it. V-neck. Romy, you still want a V-neck? Okay, well, make sure that we get some V-necks in the shop. Absolutely, yeah.
Oh, thank you, Janet.
Thank you, Janet. So, yeah.
Finally, you've done it.
Finally
done it.
Thanks to the lady. Do you know what? I cannot remember the lady's name.
You're not good with names.
I'm not good with names. She very kindly did the graphics for this. We've got them in the shop. We've altered the writing slightly. We've got the little At The Bench logo underneath that this one doesn't have. But we got them in the shop finally. And as a little bit of a special, a little bit of a pre-order, we're giving you £5 off a t-shirt. 25% off. I think that's a pretty good price, to be honest. And Louise has a little button on her Stream Deck. You do. I have just programmed it. Top right-hand corner, it says T-shirts.
Okay.
Hopefully, when Louise puts that in place and presses the button, the little
right.
the little link will come up. Is that all right? Oh, why is it? Oh, is that all right? Click on it, Louise.
So, yeah.
Does it go somewhere?
Let's see.
It should go to the andrewberry.co.uk/shop/something. Yes, there we go. And it's in order. There we go. All right. They're available in grey and in black. We have the gents unisex and also the ladies that is slightly more fitted. I will get a V-neck just for Romy. I will get some V-neck options for you. How big they go? 2XL. So the bigger your balls, the flatter your bottom. everybody who's watched the 12 hour on the last one, we were talking about Victoria, you're welcome. That's gone in tonight's post. Jason's gone over and he's posted it already for you.
Did you take my post?
What was your post?
The 2
Yes,
orders. Good.
He did take the 2 orders, yes. And we will ship them anywhere in the UK. No, in the world, anywhere in the UK. Even, yes, Abercrombie. Yeah, but you will post them to anywhere in the whole wide world. You can place your order, pre-order, 25% off, only available for 1 week. It ends next Sunday. This coming Sunday, it will end. And if you want one of these, the bigger your balls, the fatter your bottom, go ahead and buy one, 25% off. There we go, that's about it. How are you, Louise?
Cool, very well, yeah.
You well? Good,
Yes.
good. Next, mine is an adjustable. Now that would be another good one as well. Ooh. Make
Mine is not an adjustable, it should be.
Yeah, mine is not an adjustable.
That's what it should be.
That's a good one. Well done. I like that. Well done, Paul. We'll do that, shall we? Very good. That's about it. Well, should we have anything else to say before we go any further? We got lots of films planned. We've now got our Oxycon. We're going to be setting that up with the Smith's Little Torch. We're going to be doing that as well. Christine, yeah, we will make sure we get the V-necks in stock for you, by all means. We got the Oxycon. We're going to start setting that up then to use with the propane and that. I've got the Smith's Little Torch, the burner. We're going to have a go and see how that goes. That's going to be filming later on this week, and also Battle of the Swords. We're going to be doing that later on in the week as well. And then we're going to try and sort out Battle of the Blades as well. We got stacks and stacks of blades that we're going to get Louise with a saw to try and saw out with the different blades. And we've got blades running from sort of like £3.99 for a gross, right up to about £30 for a gross, everything in between. And we're going to see if there is a difference. Can anybody feel the difference? Can anybody cut better with or without, or cheap ones, expensive ones? And we're going to give it to Louise, the lovely, lovely Louise, to try out. And Louise is going to have a go. Have you done any piercing before, Louise? No? Never. So we're going to give that to Louise to have a go. We're going to do a blind test. We're going to have about half a dozen saws. Or you saw her sawing?
Oh,
Were you sawing?
I might have been pretending.
I think you were pretending. Yeah, you were pretending.
Was it
our weekend workshop that we still haven't done?
We still haven't done.
We still haven't done.
Yeah, I think there was... I wasn't allowed to use any of the equipment, Susan. Good Lord, no.
So we're going to give that to Louise to try out, to have her results. Then we're going to give it to Jason. Fingers crossed, we're going to try and get Jason on film. If we can get him filming, piercing, sawing out. And then we are going to do it it'd be a bit dangerous, Amco, to be honest, if we do it blindfolded. Yeah. And then we're going to give it to Lee to see how he goes as well. And we're going to put a film together. We're going to do something very simple, a simple straight line, and then a nice simple wave on a piece of copper. We're going to have it, different blades, different piece of copper, and we're going to see how it all goes. And that's going to be really fun. For me, anyway. Right. For me. Is that about it? Anything else we need to say?
So, no, I had my second jab.
You did on Friday. You did very well, didn't you? You didn't moan about the jab at all.
Do I?
No, you don't moan about the jab. You moan about other things, like your legs.
I did moan about my legs were worse than the pain in my legs was worse than the pain of...
And why were your legs worse?
Because I have been doing some new exercises.
Yes. Very good.
Yeah.
Invisible chair and things like that.
Yes.
Hard.
Very hard.
And that's why you're walking like a newly born foal.
Yes. Yeah.
That's about it.
I
keep saying that.
Would you like a question?
I'm just quickly looking through here. Gravers, when you starter, shall just HSS, I have a flat 42 for bracket.
Oh, what's going on with the burrs? Because a few of the guys wanted a burr special.
We still haven't got a burr special going on yet.
Okay, where are we with that then?
We're not.
We're nowhere with that then, so we need to do some work on that.
We need to make a note in that diary. Thank you, Theo. She does look fabulous, doesn't she? She always looks fabulous.
Oh, thank you, Theo.
We need to contact Birch and Comet and get some burrs off them, because we're going to do a burr off.
Ice bath. I know, Lee, I should have done that. Do you know what I did do was an Epsom salt bar.
We did, yes. You did.
Because, because,
what is going on?
I didn't think it was going to work, but it did. It really did work. I don't know how, but it did.
And the lights are flashing as well. Thank you very much,
thank
Jake.
you, Jake.
We've got the lights going today. Woo, 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 woo. Thank you, Jake. Really do appreciate it. As usual, I've got to try and turn this thing off now.
Romy, no, that's what I was like, Romy. Saturday, we went out for a big long walk, didn't we? Because exercise, the worst thing you can do if you've got delayed onset muscle.
Yes.
Stress, is it? What's it called?
Muscle ache?
Yeah, is to sit around and kind of nurse it. So we went out for a big long walk, didn't we? And then by the time we got home, I just struggled to walk at all. So yeah. Oh, thank you, Theo.
Romy, that's pretty much what Louise was doing. She was literally crawling, weren't you?
You were just running around after me going, I've got time for you. So, yeah. First special, yeah, we'll get on it.
A quick reply, Shy Floors, question, can propane be used with a little torch? Yes, it can. We use it every single day. Burst special, yes, we do. We need to get on with this. Louise, you've got to get on. You're going to have to do it for me, aren't you? You write it in your diary, you get things, you're so clever, you just get things all
You don't write anything down, darling, that's your problem.
I know, I've just got so many little notebooks around the place writing things and I get
everything
lost.
goes in my diary.
I know. At the moment we have the thunderstorm, right, okay, just like the question, water bottles, don't know what happens. Right, burst special. Okay, so Louise is going to write all that down. Thank you very much. Thank you, Jake, for the 499.
Was it Bush Comet?
Bush and Comet. Comet with a K.
With a K, I know.
Well, you know, because they supply dental products, don't
they?
They? Yes.
Okay.
Is there a nozzle adapter for the little handheld toy? Is there a nozzle adapter for the little hand? The Smith's little torch. Ooh. Smith's little torch. I swear by these are really, really good. Here's the Smith's little torch here. It has the nozzles, 6, 5, 6, 7, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Here's the adapters here. You do need flashback arresters if you're using propane. If you've got bottled oxygen cylinders, which we've got downstairs, you need flashback arresters on them. You don't need it for an Oxycon because it's not compressed oxygen. These are brilliant. We're going to be showing you how to set one of these up with propane and an oxygen converter. And I'll be maybe going live this week, but you haven't filmed it yet. Can I just use map gaps with that torch? You do need oxygen as well. You can't just use gas. You can use these little guys like this, but you have to have oxygen with the Smith's little torch. Otherwise, it just will not work. Janet said allergic to exercise. I think exercise, this sort of thing, are the Smith's little torch safe to use in the home? I think this is the problem, Lisa. I think the insurance companies don't like you to have bottled oxygen in your house because it can be dangerous, okay? Bottles of gas, you can have indoor heaters, can't you? Not paraffin heaters, but indoor heaters where you have the bottles of butane. So I suppose those are okay to be used indoors. But if you have an Oxycon, like we've got down here, let me just quickly swing this round for you to see if I can. I'm not quite sure whether my power is going to come out of this. Sorry guys about this. Let me just see if I can go wide and go down. Because the Oxycon is down here. There's the Oxycon. Okay, so that's the oxygen converter that people do use for medical professions. Come down here to supply oxygen to them, although we must never use that for medical because it says do not use it for medical. But that is safe to use indoors because it just takes oxygen from the air and pumps it into the torch. Do you have a question?
Yeah. Okay.
It is, sorry?
Didn't say anything, go on.
It is Monday, the 28th of June. Halfway through the year already. Flying by. 28th of June, Monday, 4 p.m. That's the other thing I was usually going to say. So 4 p.m, 28th of June, time for a question and answer. Louise, may we have a question, please?
Jade is asking, who are the best suppliers of precious stones? Where are you, Jade, in the world?
Tell us where you are, Jade. If you're in the UK, I would definitely say A.E. Ward. Look them up on Google. We went to AE Ward a couple of weeks back, didn't we? An amazing place.
Fabulous,
if you're in the UK, you can ring them up. They've got a website, but you're better off going to AE Ward. An amazing place. You'd be absolutely blown away by the variety, the helpfulness of all the team. So they're absolutely beautiful people. But if you're somewhere else in the world, I don't know. Just let us know where you are. Have I ever used an aqua flame? Yes, I have. Wasn't fussed. Flame was too small, so I sold it. So I'm not that overly impressed with aqua flames or the hydrogen torches. I feel the flames are too small. What is the point of having an aqua flame that'll do a very small flame and then another torch then if you want to melt down with? That's why I always prefer things like this, like a one torch setup. With this Smith's little torch, you can do the finest details. You can also then pop on the melting tip so you can melt down with one torch, same gas, same oxygen. Why bother having two different setups? Same with the sievert. You can get the pencil nozzle for the sievert, you can get melting down nozzles for the sievert. One torch can do both jobs. I don't bother, I haven't got time to be having different torches to do different things. I'm a simple kind of guy. Just ask Louise. Am I simple, Louise?
Sometimes.
One torch for me. Okay, next. Bridget, have I tried casting into straw? I haven't. Perhaps we can try casting into straw. I don't know where I'd get straw from round here though.
The pet shop, which is gone.
Which is gone.
So...
Someone who keeps... I can ask Jason, he's got a bunny.
Yeah.
Rabbit. Well, not him personally, his kids have got a bunny rabbit. I can get some straw from them.
You are.
Good idea, we'll do that. Louise, maybe have another question, please.
Paul is waiting outside the vet with his poorly cat. Oh no.
Poor thing.
I hope your cat's okay, let us know. Carol, when doing stone in place melting, can synthetic sapphires and rubies be used? How about moissanite?
Louise can. Do you think?
Wow. What did I say? Oh, that's a CZ, isn't it? So, but that cracked. Was it cracked before you? The
CZs, no.
It wasn't.
The CZs, that particular CZ could not take the heat. Although if the CZs or the stones had been made for things like metal clay to be put in place whilst you fire it, perhaps yes. Real ruby.
Was that fractured before you put it in?
It was most probably, it was in one piece, but when I melted the silver on top, a little bit came out.
Does it depend if they're filled or what they're filled with? Because obviously you don't want to melt the filling, because once the filling melts, it's likely to fracture, isn't it?
Perhaps that's what happened with that guy there. Yes.
Okay.
Synthetic, I think, as long as the material can withstand the heat, and that's the most important thing. And if there's any nasty inclusions in them, I don't think you're going to be able to do it, because in that particular sense, with the ruby that Louise just showed you, where are you, Louise? There we go. We can't really see.
No. Okay.
Sorry.
Trust me, it's broken.
It's broken. Then they're likely to split. So I would always try and go for natural rubies, natural sapphires. They can be absolute the worst sort of dark, cheap, but you should be okay with them. Yes, AE Ward is closed at the moment to the public because one of their members of the team have been diagnosed with COVID, but they are still online and you can still ring up and they will still dispatch.
They have said as well that the person who's tested positive is not in a public facing role.
Good.
So yeah.
Well done.
Just saying that.
No, well done. Thank you, Louise. May I have another question?
Just think you said anyone's visited them, and yeah, but yeah.
So they're behind the scenes.
Yeah.
They were dealing with the general public.
Yes.
Cool. All right then.
Okay. Yeah, Paul, let us know how the cat is, please. Susan saying Alexandra, almandine, lab-grown gems except opal can be fired.
Almandine? That's going to be...
Almandine?
Yeah, no,
almandine garnet, isn't it?
What's garnet? I would have thought garnets can't take the heat. I'll look into that.
That's one for Kerry when she visits us in a few weeks, isn't
absolutely.
it? So don't forget to save all your gemology questions because we've got a very special guest on the 12th.
12th, yes.
I have my diary in front of me for once. 12th of
July.
We have Kerry from Gemology Rocks. So save up all your questions.
For Kerry?
Yeah, gemology related, yeah, because we're going to have the best expert.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Somebody was just saying about, sorry, about the Oxycons. When you have the Oxycon, you've got to put it on about 1 litre per minute or 1.5 litre per minute. The one we got here goes up to 5, but you never put it up to 5 because that's too much pressure coming out. So when you turn the Oxycon on, you turn the dial to 1 litre or 1.5 litres per minute, and that should be fine. Next question then, please, Louise.
Yes.
We know you're complex, thank you. Not quite sure how to take that, but there we go.
Say what?
Tom, negotiator,
What?
mentioned I'm a complex kind of guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. How far did we get? Some natural stones can be fired but may change colour or crack due to flaws. Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
Yeah. Kristen is asking, what is the best method for measuring for a wraparound or bypass copper cuff or bracelet? And the same question applies for a wide cuff.
What is the...
What is the best method for measuring for a wraparound or bypass copper?
I think it just depends on how far you've got to bypass it. Is oh, my board up. I knew there's something different. Look at me thinking,
do you want me to go and get
Andrew,
it for
you
you?
look different today. You look different today. I'm going to get my board now. Best method for a bypass?
For a wraparound or bypass?
I would have thought just measure for the distance that you need to go all the way around, then add on then how much extra you're going to overlap. Let me go and grab my board. It's just by here.
Nikki's just moved studio back to, well, to Newport. So you're down the road from us. Nikki, come and say hi.
Come and say hi, Nikki.
Yeah, when you're in the area, come and say hello, visit
Or if
us.
you're not in the area, come and say hello. Come and say.
Because don't forget, you guys, if you are just up the road, you know, you've got the option to send photos for feedback. My goodness, if you're a few miles down the road, just pop in.
My God, yeah. I need to get decent rubber. So yeah, so if it's a bypass, this is the distance you want, isn't it? That goes all the way around the wrist, and then you've got this distance for the bypass, and then this distance here. So that would be the method, I suppose, for measuring. Can you see that? I seem to have a bit of a shadow on me today. A bit of a shadow. Where's that coming from? That light over there. So that.
As long as you don't see the shadow of
Mrs.
Lloyd.
Can we take that light down? Let's have a look. What lights we got on? Oh, that's that light. That's not that one. Yeah, so anyway, Louise. So I think that's the best way to look for bypass. The same with the bypass ring as well. You've got the size of the finger, you know the circumference, and add on that little bit for one side and a little bit the other, and I think that would be fine. Louise, may we have another question?
Yes. Victoria's saying thank you for my mitre block. Very welcome.
You're welcome. Oh, what's that?
Fiona, great. Looking forward to meeting you. That's fab.
Ooh, all my lights gone off. There we go. Sorry, I'm just playing on my lights.
Scrap. Martin is scrap, isn't he? I was making a bunch of brass rings from 2.5mm wire. I did anneal the wire and tensioned the rings before soldering, but the rings opened when I heated them. What can I do to prevent that?
Brass, yeah. I don't often work with brass, so I don't know actually. I don't know. I suppose 2.5mm diameter. It's quite a thick size, isn't it? So I really don't know why the brass would be opening back up. You said that you tapped it round and then you annealed it. So didn't say that? Did Martin say that? You tapped it round and then annealed it and then opened back up.
I did anneal. Didn't say anything about tapping it round. Just annealed.
I really don't know. I don't often work with brass. Perhaps brass has a bit more of a memory. Perhaps you didn't anneal it enough, perhaps, and that may be the reason why it sort of perhaps opened up and sprung back up. But I really couldn't help you, I'm afraid, with brass. But just make sure it's completely annealed, definitely. I'm a bit dark now. Louise, maybe have another question, please, my dear.
Yes. Brody is saying, what is the easiest way to modify a pre-notched setting to accept a diamond cut stone instead of a round brilliant?
Diamond cut stone.
What is the easiest way to modify a pre-notched setting to accept a diamond cut stone instead of a round brilliant? Do you mean like my salt and pepper?
When you say diamond, yes, diamond. When you say diamond, do you mean like that? Can we see that? I have to get a better pen. Do you mean diamond as in like a diamond shape, or do you mean...
Diamond cut.
They're all diamond cut.
No, sorry, that's what Shai said.
Not quite sure what you mean.
Give us a bit more detail.
Because around brilliant is cut, like a diamond. There's facets on it. What shape is your stone? It can't be round because you're asking. So you don't want it round. It's round already. You don't want the notch round. Is it square like this, or is it like diamond shape like this? Just let us know, and I'll be able to give you a better idea.
Kite shape?
Kite shape, like this,
like that, but
like
long.
That? Yeah, or is it
long? Is it like that?
Is it like that?
Brody.
Let us know.
A diamond cut is shorter than a round brilliant cut.
Diamond cut are shorter.
So shorter depth-wise.
Do you mean shallower? If it's shallower, you shouldn't need to alter anything to do with the pre-notches. Don't know. I'm not quite sure. I don't quite understand diamond cut stone. They're all.
Oh, here we are. Oh. One cut, table cut, old single cut.
No.
Can you give us a bit more?
Yeah, can you give us a bit more information on what you mean?
Yes, shallower, Brody. You mean not as? So the pavilion is shorter. Is that what you mean? The bottom.
So, whereas the diamond, a normal diamond would be that proportion. Yeah. Do you mean it's going to be?
That's not any different.
I think it just. Where am I going?
Much.
Do you mean like that? Short, as in, so it's not as deep.
Yes.
If that's the case, there should be no difference because the pre-notches are notched, aren't they? Like that.
Because they just fit around the girdle.
Yeah.
But the angle's going to be different on the pavilion, isn't it?
This angle here may be different. So you may have, so the stone may still be sitting, but the angle comes down here. So your pre-notches would be perhaps looking like that. So all you got to do is not worry about this underneath here, but all you got to do is just burnish over the top of the setting onto the stone.
Will that be as stable as?
Yeah. That'd be all right. Yeah, because in theory, stones don't sit on the bottom here. The stones just sit on the bearing on the ledge there. So it doesn't matter even if that stone was a flat back. You could still in theory fit a flat back stone in a pre-notch setting, but make sure that the claw is burnished over so you don't have a gap. So
it's the top that really matters then, the top of the tip.
Yeah. Just make sure.
I'll put my t-shirt next. Being silly.
Sorry. Okay, so that's the best I can offer you the information. Yeah, or a cabochon. Yeah, because it is all it is. It's this area down here is just cut away to allow the pavilion of the stone to sit in, but it doesn't actually sit. The stone does not sit on that edge. The stone just purely goes on the edge there, and that's how the stone just sits. Louise, maybe have another question, please.
Yeah. Kristen is asking, what is the difference between crimped and straight wire flex shaft brushes? And what's your preference?
Crimped or?
Crimped and straight wire flex shaft brushes.
Steel brushes, brass brushes. Me personally, I don't use them. I feel that like these little guys here, these are straight, but when you use them, they become slightly bushy. Does that make sense? So I don't think there's going to be an awful lot of difference. I don't understand the reason why they would make them. I've never really used them, to be honest. So try them. They're not going to cost an awful lot of money. Just try the different varieties and just see what's what. And I'd be interested to know as well if there is a difference. And I presume you mean like the brass brushes or the steel brushes. Don't know. please let me know. Yeah. Maybe have another question, please, Louise. Sorry about that.
Okay, Jake is asking about gravers. Which do I need as a starter? And should I just buy HSS?
High-speed steel.
Okay, I have only a flat 42 for bright cutting bezels.
As long as, I don't think it matters. The width of the graver doesn't matter when you come to cut the insides of the bezel when you've burnished it around, because it's only one little edge that is in contact with the metal. So you could go for a very wide graver, you can go for a very narrow graver, because only that one little edge. So you've got your stone here, there's your bezel, and you just cut in this inside edge nice and bright. So obviously if your graver was here and you've got your graver and it's a massive graver that does that and you're pushing that around, it's only this little edge here that's in contact. So in theory you could get away with a really narrow graver, and that would be better because that's easier to keep sharp, a narrow thin edge, than what it would be as if it was a big wide edge. So if all you're doing is cleaning up the inside of bezels, get something about a millimetre and a half in width, something like that, and then you can keep that edge nice and sharp, because don't forget it is just that edge. Okay, it is just this edge here that cuts. So if you have this edge and it is very wide, you've got a lot of metal to repolish. Have something nice and narrow like this and it's going to be far easier for you to keep it nice and sharp. But don't forget, you only have, going off again, but our lights aren't going. Why is that? But thank you very much. If anybody, no. It's Mrs. Lloyd. We've got a sign. Let's turn this off. There we go. Thank you. Yeah, so the most important thing is the belly, is this bit down here. It's this bit of metal that is underneath, because that is the part that imparts, exactly Mrs. Lloyd, that imparts the shine. This doesn't produce a shine. It's this edge and the underneath here. If that is nice and shiny, well, that will then impart a lovely shine when you come along. So go for something nice and narrow. You're going to thank me for it. Cut it like this. Cut it right the way down, okay, like that. Really, really thin, because you don't need to have a huge face to polish. Just this little edge here is all you need. And don't forget, the underneath the belly has to be nice and way. Shy Flores, thank you so much indeed. Very do appreciate it. And the other lights are flashing up there as well, but you can just about see them flashing. Thank you very much indeed. Really do appreciate all this. Thank you very much. That's for Louise's chicken fund. Yeah. Remember the chicken fund. Thank you very much indeed. And also, high-speed steel is fine if you can push the boat out and get some of the GRS gravers. Get some of them. Glen steel, they're really, really good. Missed my name when my name was Madge.
It's okay, we recognised you. We knew it was you.
Oh, I didn't.
Oh, Andrew.
What? I'm sorry. How do I know? How am I supposed to remember? Thank you, Madge. People changing the names. I can't keep up.
His photo's the same.
Oh, sorry, I didn't look at the photograph. I haven't got my glasses on. I can't see. Thank you, Madge. Yeah, so get some Glen steel from GRS, and you can get the interchangeable then fittings that fit in the handles as well. So thank you very much indeed for that. That's very good. Next question then, please.
We answered Madge's propane question, didn't we? With a little,
we did.
A little Smith's torch. Yeah.
Someone just said, did I manage to procure a haymaker? I'm not going to bother. I'm not going to bother with the haymaker, thank you so much. If somebody does have one, let me know within the next day that they're going to send me one. I'm not going to buy one. I don't like the look of it personally. It may cut absolutely fabulous. If you want to send me one, I'd gladly give you a mention, blast you all over social media as well. Gladly have a go, and I could be wrong. But you know, I'm impressed with my Green Lion. I really am impressed with my Green Lion. I love my Green Lion so far. Really good. Anyway, Battle of the Swords coming this week. Next question, please, Louise. Sorry.
Okay, I'm not sure if you answered this one. Romy is asking, is there a nozzle adapter for their little handheld torches?
Yeah, I wasn't quite sure on that, but the tips on the little torch have all different tips available.
Okay. Lisa, are the Smith little torch safe to use in my home office and workshop? You did that one, didn't you? Amco is saying, would be nice to hear more about the Oxycon, e.g. from Lee, as he uses one. Yeah, that'd be good. Lee
swears by it. Lee loves it. And in fact, we did we had a lovely bit of a trip out. Louise was saying earlier on that we had a lovely walk. Well, we went to Porthcawl.
Well, I said, let's go to the seaside for the day. I said, let's go to Southern Down, right? Let's have it. It's our day off. Let's go to Ogmore. Andrew goes, I got a better idea. Let's go visit a jeweller's.
There's one in Porthcawl that's just opened up not so long ago. They're quite close to us, across in the other valley. Jeff's Jewellers. I said, let's go and have a spy on them. Let's go and check out their shop and see what it's like.
And what happened?
Yeah, look at her. Look, she's puffing her chest out now like a proper little peahen. So, do you want to tell them what happened, Louise?
No, I'll let you.
So we walk up the high street and we thought, Jeff's Jewellers. There it is. We went into Jeff's Jewellers. Obviously, you go in, you've got to have your masks on, haven't you? So we got our masks. Yeah, you go into the shop, you got your mask on like this, and you're going around and you're looking, and we're talking like this, yeah. And we're having a look, and they got some lovely stuff in there. Absolutely
lovely
fabulous.
Shop, isn't it?
Yeah, really gorgeous thing. And then we heard from the side, what did you say? You're checking out the competition, are you? I just turned around and went, oh yeah, you recognised. And he went, no, I didn't recognise you, Andrew. I recognised your missus first. And I'm thinking, that's not fair, is it? So, they didn't recognise me first, they recognised Louise first. And that was...
You've not heard the end of that,
I haven't heard the end of it. No, they recognised you first and not me.
Yeah, but what lovely shop and what lovely people.
Yeah, Craig was lovely, wasn't he? So Craig is the son of Jeff, and also a gentleman by the name of Michael. He also works there on a few days and up in Porth. But the reason why I'm mentioning this is that they took me out into their workshop, and they've got an Oxycon as well. I'll get to the story in a minute. So they've got an oxygen generator, converter I mean, and they run 2 torches from the Oxycon, which I was impressed with. So an Oxycon is really, really good, and even us professionals use them, because sometimes the oxygen bottles, the rental on those bottles downstairs is about 120, 150 pounds a year, plus the oxygen.
It's just funny how I was there.
I
think I was chatting. I think the lady's name is Hannah. I didn't get properly introduced. We were chatting, and I turned around and you were gone, and you were in his workshop.
He's got a nice Air Max 2000. I've got a Durston Air Max. I was looking at all the tools, all
I've had a good old
Durston tools.
bonk around there. And I
was invited into the workshop. What more time? I'll look on if anybody wants to invite us to their workshop, I'm gladly come and have a look around. But please, we could do at the bench on tour around people's workshops, couldn't we? And having a look. I'd love to see people's workshops and see how they work. If you're in the UK, message us. We'll gladly come out to you and have a nice tour around your workshop and have a look. And
COVID willing.
A COVID willing, and we'll do some films and we can put them on social as well. So yeah, that'd be absolutely brilliant, wouldn't it?
That'd be good.
Good chance to get us out around the country, wouldn't it?
Well, it's nice as well. It kind of builds up our community. Oh, I've got some news actually. I nearly forgot. I would like some information from you all, basically. Do you want me to save it for the end? I've started now.
Do it now.
So, in the next few days, I'm going to be sending you all an email, all you paid members. I just basically want to know how you think At the Bench can be improved. So even if it's something really, really small and it seems really niggly, it might be something that irritates you every time you log in. Because we get feedback, don't we, now and again, but it would just be, we really want, no matter how bad you think it is or how nitpicky you think it is, please just let us know on this little feedback form that you're going to be receiving in the next couple of days. And somebody's going to win their membership for a year.
Yeah,
so everybody
maybe a couple of people, if you put their ideas into action.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not going to be limited to one. If you put any of the ideas into action, yeah, of course you get membership back. Yeah. Or a year's free.
So at least one.
Yes.
Yeah, because this is just literally an idea I had like 5 minutes before we...
5 minutes before we came on air, Louise went, we're going to ask people what they want, what's wrong, what's right, how can we improve it, and we're going to listen to you guys.
Yeah, because it's for you, isn't it?
Yes, I'm going to sneeze a minute, carry on.
Okay, so look out for an email over the next few days, and please let us know what you think.
Totally.
We're not offended by constructive feedback and criticism.
It's the only way that you're going to be able to become better. Yes.
Yeah, that's what it's about, isn't it? It's being better.
So that's what we're going to be doing the next few days.
Yeah.
Someone said about they've got their oxygen, but they haven't set it up yet. After a ton of searching, I found the best deal. Yeah, Tufnell Glass, I think, is one of the only companies in the UK that sells refurbished units. I think Cookson get them from Tufnell Glass, but yeah, mine's from Tufnell Glass. And do you know what? They all come with names. So mine is called Basil. Is it Basil?
That is funny.
That is funny. Is it Basil?
Used to call you Basil Fawlty. You do act a bit like Basil Fawlty sometimes, so it's.
So and obviously I didn't get mine from. It is from Tufnell Glass, but I got mine from Mark, who sadly passed away. So yeah, I've adopted Basil, but they all come with names, don't they? I can't remember what Lee's is. Basil, and I should have looked. Yeah, but yeah, exactly. Faulty Towers. Okay, works fine for the records. Yeah. Do you think I could get away with using an electric kiln instead of an oxyacetylene torch for melting and pouring silver? An electric kiln? No, I don't. I don't think electric kilns are going to get hot enough. You'd be better off spending a couple of £100 and buying an electric furnace that will get up to the correct temperature. I think a kiln is only good up to, I can't remember what the temperature is, but we do our lost wax cast and we burn out the waxes. So I think... No, they're supposed to be off center. They're supposed to be off, yeah? Unless you want the camera off, but they're supposed to be at different levels. Yes, they are supposed to be. My eyes aren't that bad yet. Yes. What was I saying? Yes. That's it. Send me a slow email as I'm old and can't read too fast. Thank you, Diane.
You've done the aquaflame question of you because you
answered a few as I was going along.
Tony is saying I use oxygen at night via a concentrator.
Yes.
Can I use it during the day with little torch and propane tank?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, JD's in the UK, fabulous. Yeah, definitely wards.
Yeah, a ward, definitely.
Yeah.
If you want some unusual stones, Chronocraft are pretty good.
Chronocraft, Gemology Rocks.
Gemology Rocks,
yeah,
Kerry
Self
Chalmers,
Stones.
is that one that Lee uses?
That's one Lee uses, yeah, Chalmers. I don't know where they are though. They're
Chalmers.
in the UK, yeah, but that's a new one on us that we haven't really...
I think her name's Maria.
Yes.
As well.
Yeah.
And she used to work at the Assay office.
All right, okay.
I think she did, yeah. Or did she work on television as well? Did you do Gems TV? Can't remember.
I don't know.
I think so. Yeah, but Chalmers as well.
Yeah. Okay, so there's a few for you, Jade. Andrew's sound is fading in and out.
Is
I'm
it
guessing
really?
that's
Is it
fixed now, is it? That was a little while ago.
Okay, I should be okay now. I think I turned it off when I went to get something. Hint of Stone cuts his own cabs. Okay.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
Okay, cool.
We've got a stone slabbing machine, haven't we?
AE boards are closed due to remote. They are, but they're still taking web and telephone orders.
They are.
And if you ring them, they're so helpful.
And you can still post some stones up to them or post your jobs up to them and they'll still match them up and send them back.
And usually I get things back within a day or two.
Yeah.
They're really quick.
They get them like the same day.
Yeah. If I don't really know what I want, I just ring them and
get them the next day.
Yeah, so helpful.
Yes.
Okay. Penny has got a bottle of oxygen with my little torch. Should I think about changing to an Oxycon? I got the melting tip and it really works.
I think it just depends on how much you use it. This is the reason we've got the Oxycon and we're going to start to use it, but primarily up here, not necessarily downstairs, because it does make a bit of a noise. And that is the only drawback. If you're going through tanks quite a bit, and I know that the tank that we have to rent it, and it's about £120 plus your oxygen, and we must go through about 2 bottles of oxygen a year. Not a hell of a lot, but obviously that adds to the cost. So we must be going and spending perhaps £200, £250 a year on oxygen. These little guys, these oxygen concentrators, Oxycons, are only about £250 anyway. So you could basically pick up an Oxycon and it would pay for itself. Mine would pay for itself within a year, definitely. And if you're using the burner to do a lot of melting down, I'm sure it would pay for itself within about 2 to 3 years. And you can melt down with them. You can run 2 torches from them without a problem. So we're going to give it a go, and I'll certainly let you know over the next coming weeks how good the Oxycon is. Absolutely.
Okay.
Yes, another question, please.
Yep, Lisa is asking what was the name of the tank that you showed?
Tank?
Was it the Oxycon?
The Oxycon, was it? Hang on. Oh, this is the...
Come on, muscles.
Come on, muscles. This is the oxygen concentrator, and it takes oxygen from the air and it puts it out through the nozzle that then you attach to your Smith's little torch or whatever oxygen and propane torch that you've got. Simple on-off button. There's your dial there to alter the litres per minute. It's also got a little dial here that tells you how many hours it's been running, and obviously these are made for the medical profession. When they get too old for the medical profession, they then will sell them off. And Tufnell's Glass in the UK sell these. And they all have names. Mine's called Basil. Basil? So I've adopted Basil.
While you've got it out, wait.
Wait.
Amco is wondering what kind of oxygen rate you would need for soldering and for smelting.
They suggest 1 to 1.5 litres per minute. On here, this one goes up to 5, but you never have it on 5 because there's going to be too much coming out. It's going to blow the flame out. So this will, you can adjust it on the nozzle here, and there's a little ball that will indicate the airflow, but 1 to 1.5 is what they usually recommend. And we're going to do a film with that.
Tom is saying it would be nice to take a virtual tour of your shop to see what you guys make and what you have on display.
We could do a bit of a film, couldn't we? And then we can put it on your laptop and then we could play it, couldn't we?
Yeah, could do.
We don't have wireless cameras yet to use down there, but I'm looking at doing that.
Okay.
The expressive, it would be nice, wouldn't it? It's not that impressive, is it?
It's nice.
Yeah, you think it's a nice shop. It's a nice, bright area. We've got some nice Thomas Sabo. We do clog eye. We do lots of bits and pieces. Yeah. Okay. We'll try and work on something like that.
Window.
Wait, the window's brilliant as it is now. We've got a lovely window. Do they come in any other colours? At the moment, they come in grey and black. Gillian, just let me know what colour you want and I can certainly sort it out for you. So the bigger your balls, the flatter your bottom. Right, next question please, Louise.
Okay, Kristen is saying, when people say to use sawdust to raise up a stone in a bezel setting, does that mean actual wood sawdust?
It does, yes it does. Do you want to pop a link up to the pre-order t-shirts, Louise?
Oh, yeah.
Just
it's
on
kind of
screen
very,
there,
it's not like shavings, it's actual dust,
it's
isn't
actual
it?
Thick, it's actual quite big, thick dust, sawdust, yes. There we go. So there is a link to the t-shirts, and I will make sure that we get some different colours for you. Next question, please, my darling.
Paul Greens is £160 lighter, and it's the cat's fault. Oh no. Is the cat okay though?
The cat has got to be worth it.
Is the cat okay? Is he worth it? She worth it? Remember the time we took Bunny to the vet?
We did. We were 50 quid lighter.
But there was nothing wrong with him.
No.
The vet just said he's being a... I won't repeat.
Go on.
But it was a...
pain in the arse.
Yeah,
no?
he was just being contrary.
He was just being a pain.
He was just being a cat. A horrible cat.
And he's still a horrible cat, according to you.
Yeah, he is. Okay.
Okay.
Tom is saying, will you show us the hardware hooking up the machine oxygen generator?
You can buy the oxygen generators, oxygen concentrators from Tufnells. You can also buy the setup already done for the Smith's Little Torch. And all it is the little green screw thread that goes onto the oxygen, or the Oxycon, and then from there comes the clear plastic tubing. Again from Tufnells, you can buy a little Y splitter or a W splitter, like a 3 splitter, so you can have 3 torches or 2 torches coming off it, and on the end of them then you have the correct fitting that will go directly into your Smith's Little Torch. Tufnell Glass sells it all, and I will be doing a film, but it will be on At The Bench only for members of At The Bench, setting up the Oxycon, and we'll be doing that. Perhaps I'll include some little photographs, put it on some social media just to show you the fittings, but the whole film will be available for At The Bench paying members. And talking about At The Bench paying members, don't forget it is nearly the end of the month. And at the end of the month, we are having our giveaways. And if you are a paid member, you will be getting the chance to win either... I can't remember, Louise, help me out, Louise. A dapping set and a disc cutter. That's downstairs,
okay.
That noise. What is going on? I think it's dapping. Anyway, if you're a paid member of At The Bench, we have a competition every single month where you can win prizes. They are around about £200, £300 prizes. You get a chance of winning one or the other. The choice is up to you. This month we have... Can I go on to number 3 camera? Are you there?
No.
Sorry. Come on, lightning fingers. You ready there yet?
No.
No. Anyway, join At The Bench. You get a chance of winning things like pendant motors, Durston disc cutters, dapping sets, shank benders, bangle forming die sets. What else is there's GRS Benchmate systems, Fordham polisher motors. That's what you can win. Free. You've got to do nothing. If you're a paid member, you're in it. But you've got to be in it to win it. Thank you, Romy. A bangle forming die set and a Durston shank bender.
Yeah,
that is what you can win to be...
Romy, do you want a job?
do you want a job in? Anyway, next question then, please, Louise.
Brilliant. Thank you, Romy. Let's have a look. Yeah, Durston bangle forming die set or a Durston 7-piece shank bender.
Thank you.
Fabulous. Okay. Yes. No, I can't put this back. Okay. Marge went to the gas supplier shop and got a shock because the guy selling the gas said that acetylene and butane is the same. I do not think it is the same.
It is not the same.
It is. Ooh. Somebody selling gas should know the difference, shouldn't they?
Should, yeah, they should.
That's a bit of a worry.
Don't go back.
I left that place. Good. Ooh. Jacqueline is saying, according to Kerry, you should not heat garnet. We're going to get some clarification on this.
I don't think you can heat garnets. Garnets are very heat sensitive. They're not very high.
You did say that, didn't you? Let's say garnets.
You bought a borak coming from Rio and they didn't have a dish. Will any sort of dish work, or does it need to be, it needs to be unglazed. If it's a glaze, it's going to be too smooth. It needs to be unglazed. You can use an old tile off a roof, a slate tile. And you can use that little piece of that, put some water on it, mix it up. As long as you've got that little bit of a like very, very thin, creamy texture, that is all you absolutely need, definitely. So, unglazed dish is what you need. Yes, Louise.
Okay. Bridget is saying, if I have made a teardrop, how can I put on something to hide the bezel without resetting the stone? Add a fancy bezel? I think I soldered the bezel the wrong way up, hence the ridge in the bezel setting.
Put something around the outside. Put like a twisted wire.
Like a gallery.
Yeah, like a bit of a gallery, like a twisted, a nice twisted wire. Get 2 pieces of wire and give them a bit of a twist. So you've got your twist that way. There's your bezel there on a plate, and then you just put the twisty wire around the outside. Nice simple way. If that's too high, cut that down. Yeah, and that'd be the best way to hide. You can also buy beaded wire as well. Obviously, beaded wire means you've got little balls. and talking of little balls, don't forget, pre-order t-shirts, only available for a week, £15 instead of 20. Plug. Or put your little balls then going around the outside that would also then hide the ledge or whatever you've done wrong there. But you know for next time now.
Okay.
Maybe.
Yes? Oh, you've done Desirie's question, yeah. Finally got to be live. Should be at work. Ooh.
Oh, does the boss know?
Fabulous. Okay. How far did we get? Mer is asking, when working with copper, adding 10% aluminium to make a makeshift aluminium bronze, could this help against turning skin green?
Oh, I don't know. I literally have no idea when it comes to alloys. Try it.
10% aluminium.
I've never tried it. I thought, oh, can you mix aluminium with copper? I don't know. Be interesting if you could.
Let us know how you get on.
Try it. Just try it and make a little bit, bend it around, stick it on your finger and have a look and see if it turns your finger green. But I would have thought, as there's going to be copper still in it, I would have thought this copper is still going to be in contact, as there's a percentage of copper still in it. I would have thought so.
Okay.
Yes.
Laura is saying you need a better pen.
I do. I was saying that today. I need a better whiteboard marker. Louise, make a note, please. I got to order a better whiteboard marker.
I will write it down.
Write it down in
Order Andrew
white.
A pen.
I bought a book recently.
So did I. Tell us about your book first.
I bought it, but I haven't got it with me. In fact, I don't even know where it is gone.
What's it called?
I can't remember.
Why are you telling us then?
No, because in it is a lady who's an FGA, DGA, and she's written a book that goes through all the different gemstones. Her name's Sally. Do you know where it is?
Yes, on the desk.
It's on your
I nicked
no
it.
wonder I couldn't. Anyway, I recommend this book. I'm not getting paid for this or anything like that. She doesn't sell it anywhere else, but I think she self-published it. It's got an ISBN number, which is what you need, and she has produced this book. And it goes through every single stone that you're going to be using in your workshop.
It's amazing, that's why I stole it.
It is a very, very good book. And in the book, she goes through... Whoa, what are you doing?
It's like the blooming Krypton factor in here.
It is. The book is called The Jeweller's Quick Reference Guide to Working with Gemstones. It's a title that doesn't quite ring and roll off the tongue, but that is what the book is called.
It's fabulous.
And it is a brilliant book because, you know, when we're in the workshop, you know, is a stone good against a file? Is a stone good in a barrel polisher? Is a stone good in the steamer? Does it put up with the torch? Is it good in the pickle? Is it good with and so forth, and casting? And this lady, her name is Sally, has gone through every stone that I can see possible. Hematite, feldspar, druses, darkside, dispore, corundums, beryls, and andesite.
You've got to know what your stone is in the first place, though.
You
do. That's the
yes.
snag.
That is a snag. And she then will tell you, are they good against a fire? Are they good in the steam? Are they good in pickle? And it's a brilliant, brilliant book. I'm not getting paid for this. I bought this book. The lady's name is Sally Spencer. Okay, if you go onto her website, I think it's sallyspencer.co.uk, or email her, sally@sallyspencer.co.uk. If you go on to her, just say that I recommended this book because it is an absolute brilliant. It's a brilliant book. It's not something that you're going to read from cover to cover, but it is an amazing, amazing reference book. So it's Sally Spencer. I'll put it down by here. Here we go. Okay, sallyspencer.co.uk. You can email sally@sallyspencer.co.uk. It's a brilliant book. If you want to know, can you put it in the barrel polisher? Can you put it in the pickle? She will tell you it's in this book. How's that? And if you do buy a book, and if you do contact Sally, please let her know that I sent you to her. I don't want anything, but it's nice for people to know where the leads come from. Yes, Madge, yes, don't forget, give this a thumbs up if you like the live stream. Thank you so much for that. I do appreciate it. We're coming to the end, I think. We don't want to be late tonight, do we? Because we've got Sally is now shipping to Canada. Brilliant. Does everybody know Sally?
Do you know Sally then?
Do you know Sally Spencer? But it is a very, very good book. In fact, this is my invoice. I must give that to the accountant. Very good. It's a very, very good book. Plastic cover, keeps it nice and clean.
The website's out of the book. Nikki's saying, can you show its? Can you show its side?
Can I show it what?
Can you show it inside?
Oh, inside. Yeah.
Just show like a typical page of the info and the setup.
Typical page.
Yeah.
Here we go. Any particular stone you want to know about? Let's have a look. Garnet.
Let's have a look at garnet, almandine garnet. Yes, please.
Garnet. What variety? Demantoid.
Almandine.
Garnet varieties. Almandine. Here we go.
Gillian, you want a purple T-shirt? I think we've only got black.
I'll have a look. I'll have a look for purple.
Yeah, we'll have a look for purple for you.
We can get purple if you order a black one or a grey one, but in a man's or a gent. But put in the notes section, say I would like purple, and I'll come back to you and let you know what sort of shade purple that we can do. So this is garnet, almandine garnet, and it goes through saying abrasive, check the hardness of the abrasive, obviously, avoid a barrel polisher, use with extreme caution, a file, can it go in the pickle with extreme care, use room temperature pickle to avoid thermal shock, polishing, avoid thermal shock, obviously, steam, avoid, torch, generally avoid, obviously because it's going to ruin it, ultrasonic, avoid if stone has fractures or inclusions, avoid thermal shock. So it's got so much information about each and every stone. She also goes into a little bit more information regarding the durability of the stone, the toughness, the stability and the hardness as well. Very, very good book. If she's out of the book, perhaps there's a waiting list and perhaps she can put you on the waiting list. Thank you. But it is a very good book, and now I know who pinched it. It was Louise.
It was me.
There we go. So there we go. I don't know, Sally. I was just a good admin assistant and checked out. Thank you, Romy. She's good.
She's good.
Good. It is a good book. It's not. This is the thing. I think it's been self-published, but it is a good book, and I think more people
as a reference guide
need to be made aware of these amazing people with so much information that do produce fantastic quality items and books.
I love the traffic light system as well. And
Simple.
everything's in the same place. So if you need to look at something really quickly, you can just get to the information you need in seconds, can't you?
Yes.
Because let's face it, nobody's got time to waste, have they?
Exactly. And I found that garnet, almandine quite easily. Yes. Yeah. So, email Sally at sallyspencer.co.uk. Tell her you want one. Susan's saying, what stone do you least like working with? I think I know this. Opals.
Yeah.
Emeralds. I've had a problem with that emerald.
Yeah.
But then
opals and emeralds.
Then you deal with rubbish stones. This is the problem. You try and have people's work. You replace a stone. You try and match the quality of the stone. It's rubbish, and then it breaks. I think I went through 2 emeralds, didn't I, in total?
Jason wouldn't touch this. Opal.
No, you wouldn't.
I asked him to set it and he just said
no. I wouldn't even trust him, to be honest, either. I wouldn't even trust him with a diamond. Let's have a look. Just bought a copy from her website. Nice one, Penny. What's the weather like in Brixham? We're going to Falmouth, aren't we, soon?
Yes, well, September.
Yeah, hope fingers crossed, providing we're all not locked down by then. Can't find the comments box to ask for a V-neck. Is there? I'm sure there's a comments box in the checkout, if I remember right. There should be a special instructions or special order. Yes. Have a look, Louise. See if it's there. Add it to your basket. Come and visit. We would love to. Please, yes, we would love to come and visit.
That'd be amazing.
Yes, email Louise.
Louise at andrewberry.co.uk.
Yes.
Fabulous.
Pre-sale. Choose an option. Louise is just going to add it to her basket.
Let's do a little test.
Add the basket. Louise is going to have a look now. Go to... No. We're going to go back up to the top to check the basket. Yes, view cart. There we go. View basket. And Louise is going to have a look now. And she's going to see, there's the cart. Basket totals.
No,
there's not. Okay, we'll make sure that we get a comments section applied to that. I do apologise, thought there was. We'll get that sorted over the next few hours. Come back to us later on this evening. I don't have the body for V-necks. Oh, Madge.
Oh.
Poor Jason, maybe a fund for Jason's finishing school. Oh, we're streaming.
We got streaming issues.
There we go, we're back on.
We're back.
We get back on. Okay, Louise.
Okay, we've gone again.
Maybe have one more question.
I think we've gone again.
Oh, we're not back, but we're streaming again.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
We're back. Jade is saying, can you please explain pi to me, as I always seem to work the size of rings incorrectly.
Okay, so
pi.
So pi. What would be pi? I always go 3.142. That is pi. And obviously there's more letters, more numbers after that, but that's what is pi, or 3.14. And that happens if you want.
Buffering again.
If you want to know, apologise for the buffering. Not quite sure what's happened. Perhaps Jason's doing something downstairs.
How is it Jason's fault?
Because. So the diameter.
Turned the router off and gone home.
The diameter times pi is the circumference. Yes. All right then, Louise. Maybe have another question.
Want another
Perhaps
question?
the last question. What do you think?
Okay. Oh, here's a good one actually.
Yes.
That we were going to do last night and we didn't. It was my game. My brands against mundanity.
Now, what is this? Do you have to buy it? Is it a game?
I did buy it. I can't even. Oh, who did I? I'll try and find and put it on the forum for you guys. Basically, it's a game / marketing tool / educational tool for social media managers, people, basically brands who use social media. And I don't know if you've ever heard of the game Cards Against Humanity. I think I've played that many years ago, but
never played. I'd never heard of it.
It's a bit rude. You wouldn't like it, Andrew. It's kind of based on it's a fill in the blanks for social media, and we played it Friday night, didn't we? And it was quite funny.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll give you some more info on that.
Yes, and I found it really quite good, actually. Some of the things were on there that were really good, and you think, oh my gosh, you can actually apply that to our business, to any business, obviously.
It was good, and it's fun, and social media should be fun, shouldn't it? The t-shirts do come up to true to size. They are really good. This is a small, as you can see, it is a quite close fitting, isn't it? Yeah, this is a small, and they're pretty good. They're pretty good. Go on then, Louise. Last question then, go on.
Last question, go on.
Tom is asking about engravers. How expensive are they to start with to start engraving?
Oh, really cheap as chips. They are so cheap. All you need is to buy, do I have them here? All you need is a handle. Yeah. All you need is a little wooden handle, 60 pence, less than $1. And you need a graver. These are literally going to be a couple of pounds. That's all they are, a couple of dollars. If you want to go to get them from somewhere like GRS, well then you're going to pay a little bit more. I think this is a Swiss-made Valorbe. It is a Gladen, and I've done that with the end, as you can see. And this is why I keep drawing, is this shape. I think there is a graver around here somewhere, a graver in a packet, I do believe. Going through all my drawers, I'm sure I've got one around here somewhere, and I'll find it when we turn the cameras off. I got one in a packet that I still haven't used yet, but they are really cheap. You can buy them for a couple of pounds, literally, and then start engraving with them. So I can say, right? Let's have another question, Louise. Let's have another one. Come on.
Okay.
Come on.
Janet is asking, how many times can you reuse Delft clay? Does it deteriorate, spoil, or degrade? And is there any alternative to use that can be purchased in the hardware store?
No. There's nothing else that can be purchased in the hardware store. It's always specially made. Craig Dabler in the US has devised his own mix, and I know he has spent a long time with different clays, different sands, different oil combinations and so forth, and he's got that just right now. I always prefer Delft clay. The sand is really fine, and I find I get a much better surface texture finer with Delft clay than I do with something like Petrobond, which you can buy, and that's quite cheap, but you can't buy them in the hardware store, unfortunately. People say you can quench the mold in water. I don't. I feel that even though it's oil within the sand, I don't want to mess around with it, so I don't. What you do is obviously scrape off all the black that is obviously burnt, and you can keep the rest. Keep it in a bag, keep the bag sealed, because I think it does deteriorate over time. And I have had Delft clay for several years, as in 2, 3, 4 years. And as long as it is still holds its shape when you compact it, it should be fine. And in fact, I've got a bag, I think buy them in 2 kilogram bags, something like that. And I will use that bag, and I've never ever had to throw Delft clay away. It has always been just perfect all the way through the bag. But I do look after it. I scrape off all the dirt, I keep all the rest, seal the bag, never put it in water. And I know I haven't bought that many bags, but the bags just last me years and years and years. So it is absolutely fabulous. Penny, drop us your address to Louise at andrewberry.co.uk, and we will come down and see you when it is convenient and COVID permitting. Yeah, you're going to need like an Optivisor as well, or a microscope to do some engraving with. How's that, Louise? Anything else we need to say?
No, I don't think so.
Buying an engraving vice, scrap over engineering. Yes. You can get away, if you've got a Benchmate, you can get away with a little vice that that will clamp onto it, or you can also pick up for about £100 on somewhere like Cousins. Yeah, not happy with Cousins at the moment. A little ball vice for about £100, or you can buy the GRS mini ball vice for several £100, and definitely get something like that, because you're going to have to turn it around and angle it, and something like that is much better. How is that? I've seen Delft clay rejuvenating mix, which you can add to your really old sand to revitalize it. Well, I've never seen that. I think I've tried to add, Jason's tried to add 3-in-1 oil to it, and it hasn't worked. But I'd be interested to see that, a Delft clay rejuvenating mix. Interesting. I love these chats. That's about it, I think.
Yeah.
Anything else that's on there that we need to say, Louise?
Not that I can think of.
Well, Penny, you've got a little while to clear up your studio. It's not.
It can't be
as bad as ours. Mine. Yours. Your office is tidy. Always tidy. Yours is.
Until you get in there and leave your rubbish everywhere. Yeah. No, I think I couldn't believe Jeff's when we went there Saturday and we walked in, and it's gorgeous. There's a lovely big open space, isn't it? Really beautifully lit, really clean, just airy, lovely. It's all open plan, isn't it? So
yeah.
the wall is counter. The wall's kind of knocked through, so you can just see the entire workshop. And I said to you, didn't I? There's just no way we could work like this.
No.
It's just, it looks like chaos. It's not chaos, but it just looks.
Because our workshop incorporates everything else. It incorporates the desk, everything else. Sharon, you work there. Dakota's down there. We got the puck down there. We got everything. So it's not just solely a workshop. If it was a workshop, we'd have more space, and perhaps we would have something a bit more spaced around. But yeah, we have to share it with everybody else. Yes, Romy just mentioned Cousins' customer service is appalling. And I am going to say this live on here, because Cousins as a company is really good. They've been going for a long time. And everybody seems to be having a lot of problems with returning items to Cousins. We had a diamond and moissanite tester that was faulty, didn't we? We did. So we sent it back to Cousins to swap it over. That isn't their policy. They sent it back to the manufacturers. We had it back. They wouldn't send it out to us until we placed an order, because they wouldn't spend any money on posting it out to us. We had to place an order, and then they would include it in with that order for us to get this diamond tester back. We had it back and we tried it again, and it still was not working. We had it on Louise's diamond. 1 minute it showed
Well,
1 minute it showed a diamond. The next minute it didn't show it as a diamond. It didn't come with anything. So we could not rely upon a £160 diamond tester at all, because it kept giving the false reading. We had to then send a video to Cousins to prove what was going on.
it was the inconsistency, wasn't it? I think was the.
It was.
I would say though, it's been put right now.
I was going to come to that.
I was going to say, yeah.
Yes, but they quoted the Sales of Goods Act doesn't apply to us because it's a business to business, not a business to consumer. But the Sales of Rights Act 1979 still applies in certain aspects to business to business and business to consumers.
It has to be fit for purpose. It has to be as described.
Yes.
Yeah.
So Cousins tried to fob us off with that.
Well,
no. They
maybe
did.
Don't say that.
No, I won't say that. I won't say they tried to fob us off.
Rewind.
Ignore that bit. Cousin said, we are a business to business. Yes, but you still have rights. And we stated that, and we put a little letter saying that, please, due to the inconsistencies, it could lead us into an awful lot of trouble if we say something isn't a diamond when it is, or vice versa.
I think
and
this
it is
the
the
trouble,
responsibility of the company to put that right.
Yeah, if there's an issue, and it seemed like there was an issue with, because if it's a replacement one, then there's an issue with the product itself.
Yes.
Which is a big problem, isn't it, really? But I suppose the answer to that is go on a course and learn about diamonds so you don't need a diamond tester.
Exactly.
Which is what I'm doing.
It is, on the 15th.
I still want a new diamond tester though, so I can just confirm what I think I know.
Yes.
But yeah.
But it has been put right. But
yeah, it's been put right. It's been put right.
We have had a refund for the diamond tester. So in that instance, yes, we have had it, but we have had to go back and forth to try and get our money back. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But learn about diamonds and you don't need diamond tester.
Yes, check out Gemology Rocks.
Yeah.
Kerry's going to be here on the 12th of July to answer all your gemology questions and stone questions. Can you do this with a stone? Can you put it there? Can you shove it in some molten metal? Will it withstand it? How do you test for lab-grown diamonds? And so forth. And these are all
can you?
We don't know yet, do we?
I don't think you can
There's got to be
test.
some way of testing, haven't you?
I was talking to somebody on the forum this morning who I need to check actually. He had a little thing, a little machine which read the inscription on the girdle.
The laser, yeah.
Yeah, and I don't know if it was specifically for that or whether it was for looking at stones. It was a little screen.
Okay.
It was kind of like a screened microscope. I don't know what it was.
You can
but
buy
I've
them.
asked him. Oh, well, I've
You
asked
can
him. Yeah, I need to find out a bit more about that. It looked really cool.
Yes.
Yeah.
Good idea. Mineral oil, everyone's saying, for the Delft clay. Have to try it. You're making me spend money today, 2 t-shirts and a book. It's an investment. It's an investment. You've got to look smart at the bench, haven't you? And you've got to be knowledgeable at the bench. And I'm always buying books. I had a book. What was my other book? Cheap Thrills. It was called Cheap Thrills in the Tool Shop by Charles Luton Brain. And it was a book that he first published. He found a whole box of these first editions that he published back in the 90s, I think it was. Cheap Thrills in the Tool Shop, all about hints and tips. Absolutely brilliant. He signed it and everything else. So that was really nice. So I still buy books. It's not a waste of money, an absolute treasure trove.
And this is going to be money very well spent.
It is. Oh, wrong one. That one there. There we go. Yes. So yeah, sallyspencer.co.uk. Check her out, sally@sallyspencer.co.uk. She's an FGA, DGA, and it is a really good book. Goes through all the stones, whether you can put them in the steam or ultrasonic, acid and so forth. Absolutely.
Fiona's saying they're getting very clever now and adding numbers to fake stones as well. Oh my goodness, because where did we read about it?
Professional jeweller.
In Professional Jeweller, and somebody had basically manufactured a lab-grown diamond to the specifications of a GIA report.
Yeah, a certified diamond.
Which already existed. My God.
It was a 6 carat.
Yeah.
So it was worthwhile doing it.
Well, it's not worthwhile deceiving people, is it?
It's not not worthwhile. No, but you wouldn't do it.
That's what shocked me.
You wouldn't do it for half a carat. The time and effort.
You shouldn't do it at all.
No, sorry.
No, you shouldn't. You shouldn't do
it. Yes. So they copied a natural diamond facet for facet, angle by angle, everything to match the GIA certificate.
Went to a lot of effort, yeah, which...
The GIA certificate, so they could actually pass it off as
got
real.
caught.
And they did get caught.
Yeah, good.
Absolutely.
Very naughty.
Very naughty. All right, that's about it, I think, for today. What date is your At the Bench draw? It is the end of the month, which is in 2 days' time.
Oh my goodness.
30 days, half September, April, June and November.
Wednesday.
It's on Wednesday. We'll be announcing
Something
it.
else is happening Wednesday.
We'll be announcing it on Thursday, won't we? So that will be messaging the winner of the At the Bench draw for June. 1st of July, we'll mention it. We'll put it on socials, and we will be... Craig Dabler is an actual person who worked for a long time to get the clay recipe just right. Yes, he has. And he's very good. He's got a Facebook group. My point was the man who invented the diamond tester. Okay, Paul, we'll have a look back on the chat. You're saying I can push a diamond into the Delft and cast the... Oh, it's going too fast now. And cast the... Yes, you can. Around the diamond will take the... Yes, it will. 1, 2, 2. Yes, it does. All right, that's about it. The gem stream. Yes, 12th of July. We're going to have to get some graphics for that and start posting that up, won't we?
Because that's not going to be long at all, is it?
No, and Louise and Kerry are going to be sat here, and I'm going to be over there asking the questions. So roles reverse, it's going to be absolutely fabulous.
Can't wait. Get your questions ready. If you've got any stones, any photos of stones, obviously, you know, things can't be really diagnosed from photographs, but if you want Kerry to look at any pictures, email them to me at louise@andrewberry.co.uk, and we can get them up on the screen for you guys to look at, and then hopefully get it to talk about them.
Absolutely. Don't forget, if you are fairly local to us, you're more than welcome to come on down and say hello. I know Nikki's in Newport. If you want to pop over, Nikki, just drop us a little line, drop us a message. You're more than welcome to come over and have a chat and see what's what. Got any problems, you can always come and show us.
Yeah.
And if you have a workshop in the UK and you want Louise and I to come out... That
applies to members, unfortunately.
Yes, members, yes.
Yeah, because they get priority, paid members,
yes, Not every. And also, if you do have a workshop within the UK and you want us to come out and have a look and have a chat and give you any suggestions on anything, please do get in touch. We'd gladly come out to you, and perhaps we can do some filming and do some things like that. Janet, thank you so much indeed. You're more than welcome. Thanks to you both. Thank you, Jules, thank you, Madge, thank you, Thomas, thank you, Paul, thank you, Maggie, Rebecca, Diane, and everybody else.
Oh, Dylan, I'd love to see that. Yeah, please do. Get some photos.
Android.
Yeah.
Don't forget, if you love this, please give this film a thumbs up. It's down below. Just give it a click. Let us know that you liked it. Really do appreciate it. We are nearly at 100,000 on... Let me have a look. How many we got to go? I want to get to 100,000 subscribers on YouTube, and who doesn't? We are on 99,545 subscribers on YouTube. I need another 455 subscribers to get to 100,000, so please.
So close.
So close.
So close. You can almost taste it.
So please, if you know anybody who doesn't know us or know about the YouTube channel that you're watching, please can you share it with them? Please can you say, pop on, give them a subscribe, thumbs up, ding, and we'd love it. And I'd love to get 100,000. And we're going to do something fantastic for 100,000th. Not for the 100,000th subscriber, but we're going to do something absolutely awesome for our 100,000th subscriber on YouTube.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And obviously you've got to be a member of the YouTube fraternity to be in with a chance. Steve, thank you so much indeed. My lights aren't going off, Steve. Steve, I get the lights going off here. What happened? What happened? What happened?
Oh, I think they went then.
Did they go? Oh.
Thank you, Steve.
Steve, appreciate it. Why isn't my thing go? No, it should be go. Oh, there we go. We got it. Thank you, Steve. Appreciate it. Really do appreciate it. Thank you, Steve. You're a good, loyal supporter.
Says bye and is waving. Bye, William. Oh.
All right.
Is he okay, Paul? Have you forgiven him for the bill?
The cat's name's Steve.
William.
Sorry, do apologise. Sorry, Steve, if that was you. Oh my God.
You and names, you're hopeless. Kenneth, you're very, very welcome. Is the cat okay, Paul?
let us know. We've got some tools to be selling as well. So keep an eye out for the tools on the forum and also on, there's a Facebook group called UK Silversmiths Destashing, I think. If you're a member on there, check out there. Could be also posting up some tools that we're selling on there. And if you do happen to buy a tool off us, you can get one of these. You can get, that's upside down, there we go. You can get an At The Bench sticker. Oh, everyone's dying to get an At The Bench sticker.
Steve has a new store. Oh, fabulous.
Online store or actual a retail bricks and mortar store?
Yeah, let us know, please.
Yeah, absolutely. Your light didn't go off and send it back to the diamond tester company. You're right there. I don't know what didn't go off. Anyway, we're going to go. Louise, anything you want us to say?
Yes, look out for an email from me, please, because I would love your feedback. Don't be shy. Say what you think. Yeah.
At the bench members?
At the bench members, yeah. On what you think can be improved.
Yes.
On At the Bench. What you love about it, great. But we're just looking for whatever you want us to do to make it better. That's the objective, yeah. That's
exactly what we do. And the people who do suggest, and if we do take up your ideas, you will be winning a year's free membership to At The Bench. So it's important for you to take part. Real bricks and mortar store, absolutely brilliant. Well done, Steve. We're just going to have to try and check out your website. If you've got a website, Steve, please message us and let us know. Absolutely fantastic.
The cat is okay.
Hey!
He's just in. Yay, great news, Paul. Okay.
So Victoria, you've got stickers in with your, was it a mitre? Yeah, send up. But everyone who's ordered some tools, you get stickers. And I'd love to see the stickers blasted all over social.
I had a sticker, didn't I?
You had a sticker for Friday?
Yeah.
Because you had your jab?
For my jab.
And it marked your leather jacket?
Yeah, it's ruined my leather jacket. Not happy.
All right.
Here we are. Anyway, on that note.
Let's go. Everyone. Louise. Say something.
Goodbye. See you next week. I've got a lot of work to do now, haven't I?
You've got to order me. We've got to order me.
I've got to order you a pen. I've got to get onto Comet and Birch. Yes. I've got to do the window. That needs updating. I have to sort out the drawer. Sort out the feedback forms.
Yep. And I've got lots of filming to do this week as well. So thank you all for joining us today. Really do appreciate it. Hope you've enjoyed it. We seem to have more chats today and not as many questions, but I hope we have helped you with your problems. Don't forget, also Louise, put it in your diary, the comments section on the website as well. We make sure that gets put on there. Oh, William, grandson who waved and loved Louise saying his name.
Oh, bless. Oh.
That's cute. It never ends. No, you're right there. It never ends. So everyone, thank you very much for joining us today. You can be joining us next week, and I've no idea what the date is next week.
Next week? 5th? I can tell you, look how efficient I am today with my diary. It is the 5th. Yes, you're right.
So join us next week.
Oops.
Andrew, buy a pen. No.
No, he's got his PA to buy him a pen, isn't he? He doesn't do menial tasks like that. Trevor, does he? Come on, couldn't possibly buy a pen.
Why would I buy a pen when I got a Louise to do it all for me? Everyone should get a Louise. You're both great to listen to. I'm in Napa, California now and find it hard to get on time. But no worry, thank you, Suzanne. Thank you very much indeed. Do appreciate it. We're going to go. Have a lovely week. We will see you next week, the 5th of July. Take care, everybody. Louise, say goodbye.
Bye, everybody, especially William. Hope you have a lovely week.
And we will see you all 5th of July, 4 p.m. for the next question and answer. Fade to Black coming up. Everyone take care. Thank you for everything today. Thank you for all the super chats. Really, really do appreciate it. Don't forget, you can go to theandrewberry.co.uk. Louise, put that link up one more time. You can buy the bigger your balls, the flatter your bottom t-shirts. We're going to put a comments box. If you want a V, want a different colour, just let us know and we'll sort that out for you. Pre-order, 1 week only, £15 instead of 20. Yep.
Fabulous.
Cool. Everyone, take care. See you 5th of July. Next question and answer. Bye for now. Bye.